Hello and welcome back. And in the previous episode, the vehicle gods bestowed upon us a new vehicle. And we should start thinking about using it. And let's actually have a look at it. Let's see if we can figure this thing out. So what has been bestowed upon us is this NER 1001 class, which is a long boiler freight engine. And yes, this looks like a freight line, and having a long boiler sounds good. I mean, if we just keep increasing boiler length, eventually we just build one locomotive where the boiler is an enormous tube all the way from the lime scale mines to the lime drop-off point. You just throw lime down it, assuming it's not too much of an incline. But unfortunately, maybe that won't be available in this set or this game, so we'll have to make do with just upgrading the locomotives. So here we go. So there's two. Actually, we could also upgrade the wagons at this point as well. So let's get rid of this. Actually, I just want to. That's available trains. Let's go to new trains. You want to bestow upon ourselves this. So let's buy this. Let's get rid of these and let's build some of these free plank open wagons. And this little 10-ton brake van. That looks cute. That looks like something that's going to bobble along, doesn't it? Like it's sort of. And sadly, I don't think the set has much code for things bobbling. So I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do is I want to find, I'm sure there's a formula for this, but I want to find how much limestone or lime scale I can put in this and still have it reach its top speed, which is 40 miles an hour, which is 35 for the wagon, and then a little boost from the brake van. So let's try this. So this has a total capacity of 195 tons. So I'm going to let this load up, and then I'm going to see sort of what speed it goes. And this is going to be this is not just a courier. This is going to be a limestone shifter. This has a purpose, which is to shift limestone. So I'm going to let that run, let it get up to speed, and let's see. So. This is running up to about 35, so I'm going to just stick a signal in, just change the path a bit. There's new depot in. So this is going to Garsdale Depot 4, yes, excellent. So I'm going to waste some limestone now. I'm going to throw one of these limestones out. So this is doing 37, 38. Nearly reaching its top speed, so I think we could get away with only having to remove one wagon. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it at 3.9. So let's let that run. And while that's happening, let's pop these. So these I want to be kind of on their way. So let's do that. So this I'm going to unshare the orders of this, because what I want these to do is now that I want to replace them, I want these to just basically just go to the depot. So this is running okay. So you still see we've got that slowdown through the tunnel, the extra air resistance, that column of air that it has to move. But 37, 38, speeding up still. Let's see where we get to. See if this is sufficient. So yes, I see limestone courier is waiting. I'm going to slowly sort of sell those. But this is doing quite well. It doesn't quite get to top speed, does it? Is this enough? I think that's enough, actually. I think limestone is not a cargo which benefits too much from fast delivery. I think that's so close to 40 miles an hour, whatever the speed that it could do. Let's build another one. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can improve this as well. Let's just do some messing around with the paths. It should be safe enough, it says. So this I'm going to build up here. This will need a little bit there. Just go with that. So yes, that will need to be able to get across to there. And one hopes this will be the... Oh no, that's so slow going across there. Wish I'd been quicker on getting to that. So never mind. We can wait. We need to wait for our funds to build up anyway. So this is a good opportunity to do some waiting of that nature. So there we go. That hopefully will make this a little more efficient. Maybe not hugely more efficient, but a little more efficient. So there we go. Let's go back to where the action is here. So these are, well, they're not yet piling up. I was hoping there was sort of a pile of Coppernobs waiting there, but they're not. In fact, they're very slow in getting to this depot. It's probably a good example of how we should have done that. Ah, yeah. Ooh, this as well. These mega horses. These are becoming quite old. Now that we have this vehicle, this amazing fast train, I think it's a good opportunity to upgrade these as well. So let's do this. Let's pop those into their depot. So let's think about how we're going to structure this. So we want to kind of change this up a bit. Because I think this, as we build, as when we built when we built our engineering supplies run down on the other side of the map, this is going to need to be railway, I think. So let's remove that signal. Yes, when we built our engineering supplies down the other side of the map, when we added faster trains, we needed much less. Far fewer of them, because, well, for that very reason, they're faster, and so therefore, the number of journeys that need to be completed, they can be completed in the same time by fewer vehicles. So let's just not even sure that's really helping. So let's just do that. Let's get these back to where they belong. And I'm going to just build. Oh, this is probably going to take a little bit of a loan. Let's do that anyway. Build a. Oh yes, that's still a plateway depot. Let's build a 1001 class. Let's build some of these. I think we decided that 3.9 was the good length for these. So 4.2, 3.9. Let's reduce it a little bit actually, because I think this is going to be salt. This is going to be quite low production, I think, this one. And so let's go. And if we only had mega horses on it, and it's quite a short line anyway, then it's 222. Well, 222 tons. That's not going to take this that long to get rid of, the sort of process, as it were. So, and let's do this. So this is going to be, these bridges, I think, are going to be a passing place. This, I think, is not. This, I think, is going to be a single track. Might get a horse accident at this point. I keep saying I'm going to get one, and then one never happens. So either one is going to happen when I just become incredibly blasé and I stop saying there's going to be a horse accident, and suddenly there will be one. Or I'm actually, I am charmed. There are never going to be a horse accident due to my habit of messing with track at the point it's in use. That's not going to work because it's not been refit for salt. That would needs to be fit for salt. That's vital. Train. That's all of it. So salt carrying ability, right? Okay, that's better. So this is, yes, the brine works must be salt. That sounds suitably salty. Why are you there? What are you doing? Yeah, there's a signal there. Let's just remove that route. That's not going to go wrong at all. There we go. Make sure we don't crash our shiny brand new train into this horse. No, that's going to work okay. So there we go. What's not going to work so okay is this. That's fine. We can just get rid of that. Rid of that. Rid of that. Well, there we go. This should clean up, and I think this is all I think we need, is just this sort of single track, two passing places. That will do. Make sure I'm in the right depot. No, I'm not. I was Mountain Ash depot. Still needs more money. Well, I could sell all these horses. There we go. So, yet another horse store to come. Ah, yes, the limestone courier as well. So let's leave that depot. Let's go down here. This is, of course, very, very high risk having two depots on screen. Yeah, I shall sell that. And put us in a fair amount of income, actually. See if we can find one of the limestone shifters. Limestone shifter should be here somewhere. Ooh, this is a bit slow. Ah, yes, this is still waiting on GIGA HORSEs. This is another problem. Non-puffing Billy. Let's just send non-puffing Billy. Oh, okay. Non-puffing Billy there. Let's send that one to the depot. Let's get rid of that so that can go. Okay, that's cleaned up nicely. That feels a little bit more optimal. Spend a little bit less on infrastructure now. So, yeah, so not perfect, but it will do. There we go. So we've got another one of those trundling off. Sell some horses. Yes, so if it's still one of those, that might bring me enough to clone that. Oh, not quite. Oh, right, okay. I just lost 10,000 on some sort of miscellaneous expense again. Right, okay, so let's... Shall we just build some... Ah, no, we can afford to take a bit more loan and do that. So those are now running. Okay, let's see how this goes. So still has a lot of limestone to pick up. Then let's leave that for a bit. Let's go back to here. And it is this mountain ash wood. So yeah, so this now is pretty much running at capacity. This is quite good. So that's fine. Let's go back to the limestone courier. To here. Let's sell that. Did that give us enough? Yes, we can buy another nice fast train. That's good. So these are running quite nice. Let's get rid of some of these little turnaround blocks. I don't really need them. So this is good. This could probably be made a bit more efficient, actually. Or rather, it couldn't if we... There we go. See, you can see now that we are waiting a lot less for money to come in in these situations. We still have the situations where we're going into the red, and it'd be nice not to have them. But we're now kind of only waiting a few weeks at most, usually only a few days, and the money rolls in, he says. The game is now going to spite me for having said this. And there we go. So there we go. So that we can fix that up. Signal that. Can make a nice signal block. That's good. Oh, actually, that's not going to work. That's fine. Let's let that not work over here. We shall live. This is going to hurt our profitability of this route because that train is going to have to make a complete journey round that it wouldn't otherwise have to make. But there we go. Oh, we've had it a year as well. That's quite something. So here we go. So we now have our lines set up nicely. This over here, I feel the time has come when we have to admit that the GIGA HORSE is no longer the great invention that we thought it was. It's going to slow things down around here. So let's deal with this. Let's take the GIGA HORSE away. And oh yes, of course, that's still a plateway depot. Let's make this a railway depot. So what we are going to do with this is just kaboom this and build this back up. So limestone, I think, is what was the capacity that we decided on? It was 180, I think. That was it. So let us do that. So that's good. That's not a horse anymore. It's not really Giga. So this is going to be the non-Giga, non-horse. There we go. So off that goes. Excellent. It can't go anywhere because this is all plateway. So and it's in use, but the fact that it's plateway is problematic. So let us convert this away from plateway, which is not a sensible thing for it to be. Wait for the other Giga Horse to come into here. And I'm just going to borrow a little more. I don't want to get all the way through to my limit. I also want to see what the company value graph is doing. So, further AVI is still going up, so I'm not going through to it. Ooh, another API. API AI. Will it be competitive? This is an interesting question. So, will it be able to suitably compete? Will it be like Further AVI, or will it just be another one which kind of does nothing and goes bankrupt? Further AVI is quite weird, really. As an AI, it just seemed to suddenly get into a groove. It found something that worked for it. So, where did the money go? Oh, we had a month turnover. So that's noticeable, actually. That there's about sort of £9,000 goes out at the beginning of a month, and we don't really recover it. So this is waiting here. That's fine. It is allowable for the non-Giga non-horses to wait there. This is not seeing that. Oh, wow, the rating is getting really poor there. And I don't have that much money to be able to do much about it either, which is problematic. Oh, there's a lot of waiting going on round here. This could probably benefit from being made more efficient. So let's do that. Let's efficient that up. There we go. That's much better, I believe. So let's put some more signals in here as well. We'll stomach a few extra signals. So there we go. So that's running much better. Is there anything else that is stalled on this line? No. It's just now we're just in that world of not having enough trains. That we've taken lots of these off. We haven't really replaced them in any way. Oh, no. How would we still have... I guess there were just that many of them, weren't there? No, stop building new ones of those. I want new ones of these. There we go. That's better. So yes, the sort of infinite supply of Coppernobs coming back into here. But no, there we go. And there's our 1001 class. In, so limestone red, appalling. Yes, it's just not transporting anything at all. It's just total rubbish, this service. So let's see. And I don't really want to go mad with my loan either. This oh well, how long has it been since we had disaster? It's like, I think we went one episode without one, and we got nearly all the way through this one. So episode and a half, episode and 3/4 without a disaster. That's pretty good for us. Pretty good. Say for us, you're not. You don't have any fault in this. This is all my doing. This is all my fault that I barely go one episode without a disaster normally, and I'm immensely pleased that I've gone almost all the way through 2 episodes before having some obvious predictable disaster. And no, let's keep going. So these are working. These are building up. So let's clone. Don't know why I'm clicking clone button. I don't have any money to do it with. Okay, so we can get rid of this. That's good. There we go. That is, and that was a misclick. So let's start that going. But as these come on stream, these should improve things because they are running a lot faster, and they are also carrying a lot more. I mean, compared to this is running at 4, so this is a limestone shifter. Now that I want one of the old Coppernobs to illustrate a point, they've all disappeared. Oh no, yes, so 35 at most, and these were only carrying 120 tons, and they weren't doing it at any great speed. So this is starting to work out. Oh, they weren't. Well, yes, they also got a bit old because then clearly not worth very much. So let's wait a little more for more money to roll in, then, or just more trains to roll in. Apparently, the other solution is yes. So these are 120 tons, and we're replacing them with these, which are carrying 180 tons. So sort of I forget the mathematics of this, but every 3 trains we replace only needs 2 just to carry the same capacity, and of course they're faster, so they're more frequent. So it's in fact more like sort of every 2 trains we replace, we only need 1 to replace it. So we should really see this start to improve. You can see this already, that we're down to 280 tons waiting, and our rating is up to poor. Those are some dizzying heights for that's all that one was worth. That one was quite new. So let's build some more. So I'm going to let this kind of bed in. Let's have a look around here. This does look to be going quite well now. So something else that I need to get onto is I should go look at the passenger service. And it's 5 years on from quite an important point, which is that in improved town layouts, I think in 1850, the towns increase in their passenger production. They're still quite small, but the population actually starts increasing a bit at that point, or I think it sort of doubles the passenger generation, or perhaps the population per house. That's still relatively low. It's sort of 67 in Gainsborough, whatever. So maybe not too much, but yes. So we're starting to see Carbis Bay 130. So, but this still passenger ratings are quite poor here. Certainly mail ratings are quite poor. Well, these do quite well. I wonder actually, now having looked at this. Oh yes, we still only have the early passenger carriage, so we can't upgrade the speed of those. Let's go back all the way over to here, to our nice sort of long line, our map crossing ambition finally built. And this is doing well now. So this is starting to see limestone pop out of there quite regularly. Let's have a look. Probability, yeah, it's definitely up. It's definitely a big improvement here. So this is going quite well. So yes, this is going quite nicely. Let's have a look now over here. So this is running well. This I've still got a very good rating. So ratings are good. People are happy there. They're not really happy here, but they're at least kind of tolerating the fact that they're getting some kind of service, and that will improve. And that's good. And then with the last of the things that we added was over here, somewhere. Up here, yes, the Brian Works, and this is running okay, and this is making a nice amount of money actually. This is a good length route for this. So I feel that we've really done quite well out of this episode. This vehicle, which the vehicle gods bestowed upon us, has been a huge help. It's expensive. It's obviously we are taking quite a lot of money to build them and to put them in. But yes, I'm feeling this. We're now starting to get to that point where we actually could consider doing some decent expansion and running some longer routes because we have the vehicles to do it. So that may be our future project, is to start expanding these routes and start running some longer railways as we build up more money. I think we'd have to start by building sort of the engines of profit to do so. I'm not sure we currently have enough to do that. Oh, that's running a little slow. That's interesting. And that would run a lot faster if it had a signal there. So yes, so this is good. This is good news. And we have a train's worth of lime scale waiting, and no train to pick it up. So I shall clone that, and I think that is an excellent point to leave it. So I shall see you in the next episode as our money just tips back into the white, and where we shall keep using more of these exciting new trains.